Hi, it's Ronnie, and welcome to my channel. And to May I Scraplift You, which was created by Crystal of Pineapple Papers, and they've been doing it all month long. Her and Moira and some of the others. And this is the layout that I decided to use as my inspiration. And it's by LZ Robinson with the Hip Kick Club. Well, it was 2016 that she was with the Hip Kick Club, but I don't think she is anymore. But there is the layout on the iPad, and I'm going to use my aqua gelato instead of using blue, which I started to. I got to thinking that Reagan's shirt is kind of an aqua color, so I decided to use the aqua instead. And I'm going to do the diagonal line like she has it. And she also has splatters, so I will be putting some splatters on there. And I don't think she did anything else. I watched the video closer to the first of the month, but I don't remember her doing anything else. But she adds lots of other little things in there. I'm going to add lots of other little things, but they're not necessarily going to be the exact same things that she added. And the picture that I'm using, which I don't even see at the moment, is of Reagan, and she has her arms full of balloons. She would take and put them in this little basket and then just kind of dumped the basket. She's trying to throw it in the air, but she'd kind of dump the basket. Then she'd pick them all back up. And I mean, she worked hard to make sure she could get them all in her arms. She didn't do them one at a time. And here she just stopped and looked at the TV. I don't know if she's daydreaming or actually watching the TV, but I took her picture and she never even noticed. I mean, she just stood there a good while longer. And it wasn't something I thought she'd be interested in. That's why I thought, I don't know if she was really watching it or not. I took the balloons. There are two from Stampin' Up and one from Diamond Press. And I backed each of them. And I did it kind of like a cut file, you know, draw the little line with your pencil and then cut inside the line to back it. So I did them that way. And I only did 3, but I've got clouds, and you've seen the dies for the clouds, and there's quite a few in that little collection. It's from Diamond Dies. I'm not sure if they're even in business anymore, but it's a really cute cloud set, and I use it rarely. And this is the first time I used almost all of them. I didn't use the raindrops and 2 of the little hearts, but I did take one of the little hearts and the solid clouds. I cut a heart out of them. And I put the ones that are decoratively cut, one each with the solid clouds. And I am putting foam tape behind the solid ones. And I think I even put a little piece behind the one on the picture. I had to cut it pretty small, just to make sure that it set there pretty firmly. And I'm going to kind of scatter the clouds all the way up into the right-hand corner. Now, LZ hand stitched around all of her clouds. I won't be doing that, but I am going to put foam tape behind. Does that count? And she also made hot air balloons, but Reagan's holding just regular balloons. So I decided that I would make regular balloons on my layout. Her layout, she made circles, and then she folded them in half and glued them together so they'd be 3-dimensional. And she used 2 different sizes on it. And it's really cute. So if you want to check that out, I'm going to hunt the link down there below and put it down there below so you can watch it if you'd like to. On my I do not have hot air balloons. On my balloons, I went and cut strips of paper real thin to make the streamers for my balloons instead of using twine. I really didn't have anything I thought would go with this without being a whole lot brighter than what I already had on the page. Stitching, Elsie has all kinds of other cool stuff in her mixed media area. Let's put it that way. She's got stars in there, and she also has clouds that are outlines of clouds. So she has quite a bit in there. So I wanted to put different things in mine, although not necessarily the same things. And I do have some hearts that I cut out. It's diamond press and they're outlines. And since she had outline clouds, I thought, well, I don't have no outline clouds, but I do have outline hearts. So I pulled them out and cut them out. And I did them in two different colors, a darker pink and a lighter pink. And I'm going to kind of nestle them in with the clouds. And you can see them there in that dish. Oh, I didn't do my hearts next. Here I thought I was going to do them next. But no, I pulled out these pieces. They're, well, they're strips. And then I noticed that they had words on the back. I like the hearts and I like the aqua color. They went really well with Reagan's shirt. And I put the long one down there at the bottom and I put the short one at the top. I did pull out two short ones because I thought, well, I'm not sure which length I wanted, and they were kind of close to the same length. So I pulled them out. Well, that one up there on top, I'm going to notice it has little moments wrote on the back. So I'm going to end up using that side. And I thought, it's a good thing that I had another one. I'm not sure if I had more over in that bag. I might have, but I'm not sure. I had plenty of words, but I don't know if they had hearts on the back. I did not notice very many having it if they did, but I grabbed the three I seen. And, oh, see that upside down heart there? It's going to stay upside down on the picture for a while. I'm not going to notice it. I think pretty close to the end of the video before I notice it. Yeah, here's where I noticed that those words were on the back of the banner. And I laid it in the gap between the other banner and the photo, and it kind of sort of fit, but it needed just a little bit more, so I backed it on that striped paper so that I could have that little extra gap there, and I would overlap a tiny bit on each one of them. And I did use Daydream for my title, and I used the Echo Park letterbox letters, and it's small. So I did try it up there with the clouds before, and I cut that part out. And they kind of seemed lost up there because I didn't make them a very dark color. So I decided to put it at the bottom and put a dark color with it so maybe your eye could be drawn to it and see the daydreams down there. But this layout didn't take really long to make. I didn't do any stitching on the clouds, or it might have. But yeah, it was pretty quick, a lot quicker than some layouts that I do. But I don't mind how long they take. If I'm interested in it, time just kind of flies anyhow. It's when I get to doing the video I realize how long it is and how many times I need to cut parts out to make the video decently short. Because I do a lot of trying stuff out here and there, or just sitting there looking at the layout, trying to decide what to do next instead of just getting in there and getting it done. But I do pretty good in a class. I do good with instruction. It's just when I have to make my mind up, I don't. I did notice that Elsie had gold splatters on her layout, so of course I pulled out my Heidi swap. And there was one drop on the photo, and I wiped it, and it made a little place. Well, I took the paper towel and wiped it up, but I put that heart there over the picture. I did not even notice that one that was sitting next to it right at the same height. When you see the pictures later, that's when I noticed that when I was taking the photos. And so I will take that dark pink one off and put a smaller pink one on. And what the funny thing is, after it really dried, the gold dried, you really couldn't see it anyhow. So you can check that out in the photos at the end and see if you think it showed up. It didn't look like it was showing up to me. But I thought, well, I like it there. So I went ahead and put a smaller one there instead of that big one. Her layout does not have sequins on it, but I'm going to put some on mine. I was looking at it and I thought I really would like some sequins on here. And so I'm going to be using cat scrappiness I think it's called Sunshine or something like that. I've had it for a long time. That little bag was full, and those are tiny little sequins. And I've used them a lot. You would have thought I would have ran out by now, but there's still some in there. And I can't really put them on there unless I use that pick because they're kind of hard to hold. They're so little. But they really make, I think they brighten up the layout when you put them on there. They add sunshine to a layout. And see the mixed media, it's darker in person and in close up. And see that heart, I did move it over a little too. I didn't have it standing out there since you couldn't see that gold smudge anyway. And oh, and I added another one there by the Daydreams. I just kind of tucked it behind the one that was already there. And that's it. That's my layout. If you look down there below, you'll see the links to all the other houses that are doing May I Scraplift You. And of course, some of them did it every day. And some of them were like me. They did it when they could. I did pull this layout. Oh gosh, it was way at the first of the month thinking I'd get it done, but I didn't. And then I did not even think about it till yesterday. So yeah, I had to get mine in there since I did say I'd try a couple of days. But yeah, aren't those clouds cute? I think they're adorable. If you leave your a comment down there below, I'll try to get back with you. And if you like the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. If you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe. And those of you already are, thank you so much. But I hope you have a happy, scrappy week. Take care and stay safe. Bye.